Guys, welcome back. Welcome to this channel. These are my observations, and I quote, "This is how I observed, and this is how I can explain how Senzo Meyiwa got killed on that faithful sad day." If we track back the lifestyle of Miss Khumalo, we track back the lifestyle of Mr. Senzo Meyiwa, we track back the lifestyle of the Twala son, the son of Twala, Longwe Twala. We track back the rumors or whatever is being said out there in the public about the Orlando Pirates boss, who is Mr. Khosa. Remember, there were some rumors that came out about Mr. Khosa that some says he's a drug dealer, he's dealing with drugs and the likes. I have no assurance about that, but I once heard about it. Okay, and even if when I Google it, I can see some news about it. So, at the same time, we heard that Khumalo, she uses drugs. At the same time, we know and we heard and we've seen lots of police people, transporting drugs, pushing drugs. So here is my observation. What might happen at that fateful day? If Miss Khumalo is using drugs and the Longwe is supplying drugs to Miss Khumalo, you may find out that Senzo Meyiwa came to realize that his woman is using drugs and his money is being used to pay the drug dealers. So when Senzo Meyiwa got into that house, he found out that these guys, no, there's no other ways. They are busy taking drugs and they are high. And then he started getting worried that this woman can do that in a lifestyle while he's involved with this person. So when Meyiwa got angry, you will find that the drug dealer's line, you see that chain at the top, Irvin Khosa, and then comes the police, then comes Longwe, then comes Khumalo. In all of these things, a person who will get angry is Meyiwa. And if Meyiwa got angry, he wants to expose this woman. What does it mean? This woman will expose Longwe. Longwe will expose the police. The police will expose who? Irvin Khosa. So this is what might have happened. The police, who knows that these drugs are made easy to get into this country through Irvin Khosa, so they have to protect those drug bags and other things, being police, and then it goes into Chico's son, Longwe, Longwe who distributes it to Kelly, and then Kelly who do what? Music with it. Because when these people are high, they produce hits. We know for a fact. So the reality is, those people, that chain is involved. If not, how come the police were not in a helpful manner? I mean, you can see, man. You can see for yourself that these guys were not ready for this thing that is coming. Theirs was to just to have the money, and then they get their shares. That's it. So unfortunately, it had to happen in this way. Meyiwa was angry when he sees this woman taking drugs. For sure, in some weight or some time or some play in the between, the woman might have used drugs to this guy, Senzo Meyiwa, in a secret mode. Because Senzo might have taken drugs unknowingly from Khumalo's food, drinks, and other things. A woman who can do such things of murdering, this thing of pouring drugs or putting drugs in your drinks or something, it's nothing. Nothing. So guys, I want you to check and follow this trial correctly and carefully. But however, remember, this is my observation. I'm not saying this is what happened, because there's a lot of narratives out there. We are trying to find out what might happen, what exactly happened. Because even those people who were there inside, they are not there to testify yet. So maybe this is the calling that they must go and give their side of story at the early stage. So guys, put your comment below and see if we can get this matter to conclusion, because we all had, everybody wants to know what happened to Meyiwa. We all know that he was shot and killed, but who did that? Who cleaned the house? Who cleaned the blood there? You understand? Who is this Megi person? We want to find out. And why would the Khumalos call that Megi person? Where is she coming from? We need to check it out. We must find out, where did Mary come from? Where does she come from? We must find out, guys. We need to find out if she's a foreigner or if she's a South African. We need to find out, because it looks like she was being called there quickly to do the blood cleaning, because they have this other thing of, if that person is a foreigner, and then the fingerprints of that person will just roaming around. You understand? Will just be scattered all over. And then when these guys goes to the database of the government to look for fingerprint of the perpetrator, and they find nothing. So you need to check it out. That head, that Scotch head, that The witnesses are saying it was found in Khumalo's house. Where is its picture? Because we need to check it out. We need to go to check to Longwe. We need to go to check to Maggie. We need to check Khumalo. We need to check Khumalo's sister. We need to check everybody there through their timelines. If they were not wearing that caliber of a hat, we need to check it out. That Scotch hat, we need to find out if these people on their timelines, they don't have it at all, or on their videos where they were shot being in the entertainment or something. We need to find out. The gun itself. There are two versions of the guns. The other gun is called 9mm. The other one is called no. I don't think so. It's called 9mm. It's called a parabellum or something. The other one is called a revolver. The guy there, Musia, he just got into a crime scene. He does not check to where is the disease, where is the body. You only take pictures of the blood and the room is cleaned now on the tiles. You can see that these are just pieces of blood that were left by the mopping. It's not a full blood that you can see that this blood is heavily, strongly from a living body that ended up dying. You see, we need to check what's going on with these people. Musia, he went there after he have been told that they have rushed the guy Senzo Meyiwa to hospital. That guy does not even go inside that car to check the blood stains, to check the kilometers, whether this car have been driven straight to the hospital or there had been some delay on the street to stop and do some funny things or something. He doesn't even go to the tracker and find out the route of that car. Because he should have gone to the tracker company and find out the mapping of that car's traveling point. You understand? The GPRS. The GPRS was going to tell us, or tell that investigator, that this car moved from point A to point B. At what time approximately? You understand? What I'm saying is, when you have this information, you will know that from the house to the hospital, the car did not stop. You understand? In most cases, when you are in that trouble, you are with a person who's about to die, you switch on your hazard, you switch on your headlights. Sometimes you even switch on the hooter, you press on the hooter non-stop so that people can give you a way to go through. Did those things happen between the house and the hospital? You understand? And if this private investigator, who's saying is a leader in evidence in chief, did he himself have that mind that, oh my God, I cannot only take the blood and everything, I have to go also to take the body. The pictures must show the body. If he ever went there to see the body itself, Mr. Musiu, It's Musia. A person dies here. You goes and you are being called by another police who does not give you the address. You have to go and Google the address, or you have to go to a police station and get the address. What is the meaning of this? What are the police hiding? So we know that these guys, they have this tendency of murdering people. I'm saying, I don't care, man. Whether you come and murder me or whatever, I don't care. This is my opinion. This is a public opinion because the information is out there. And there are different and millions and thousands of versions of this thing. Unfortunately, some of the information is not online. But for sure, that is online. You can Google, you can research, you can see everything. Why would a very educated man in evidence or securing a crime scene, he forgot important things to do, to check whether these people were drunk, because there were bottles of alcohol that are consumed. All in all, why are you going to arrest the people who are inside the prison? Re-arrest them. Are you telling us that you release these people from the prison so that they can go and murder this guy? You see the connection now. It comes back to the cops. Because we all know that most of the cops are busy drug pushing. So it comes back to tell us that between these two people, between these four people, or this four structure, it's a connection of drug peddling, connection of drug muling. You know, this structure tells us that Meyiwa was not happy about the end user's drug habit, which is his girlfriend in this matter. How sure are we that Meyiwa was not being murdered for wanting to expose Khumalo's drug habits, and his money was being used to pay Longwe as a drug supplier? Unless if there were hanky-panky things that Meyiwa was not happy about, and all of a sudden he end up trying to fight these people. Because remember, when people took drugs, hey, there's something else. When they're busy with these things of drugs, you can see them. I once saw a guy, man, in Johannesburg, a park station there on the grass, on that park. The guy was sleeping like he wanted to die because his intestines inside were busy rolling, you know. He was in need of drugs. And his friend came and said, "Hey, Chomi, hey, wake up, me bro. I got something for you, man." Eh? He started hitting his stomach like with a shot. And that guy was given a little bit water, and the drugs finally introduced to him, and then He consumed it. Later he slept for some minutes and then he comes back. Immediately on his waking up, he started asking for 2 rand from everybody who was moving around. He went out trying to pee and nothing came up. He ended up spilling a spit from his mouth and come back to beg for the 2 rand. So what I'm trying to say is this drug things is problem in Africa for the black community. We don't know about Jub, what happened to him. In fact, I think you need to come up and tell us something, because that time Jub was arrested, it was rumored that he was taking drugs. He was drugged. He was drunk from these drugs when he caused that accident that took those kids' lives. So it's possible, it's highly possible that he knew who was providing them with drugs. You understand? Because there is a child in between them. Now we can't just talk. It might jeopardize him and then crashes his TV career and his music career again. Possibly put him back to jail or something. But I think for him now to just talk and try to be smart on Khumalo is because they've got a child. And if Khumalo goes to prison, remember the child is a male. The possibilities are that child might inherit everything of Kelly. And the boy, the possibilities is he might need advice from his father again. It's possible. In fact, he will. As a man, I know he will. Looking for his father's advice, how to utilize and deal with this money that they have gotten from the inheritors. Because for sure we know possibilities is Khumalo will go down. So leave the comment below and tell me how you narrate this thing, how you see it rolling. So I want to go back to check this and then I'll come back with the video later. Salutations are in order.